Number 1. 1935 Auburn 851 Boat-Tail Speedster built in 1994 by California Coach. Fiberglass body on a Mustang 2 front and 3 link with coil springs and a panhard bar in the back. Engine is a Buick 430 Ci V8 with a new Edelbrock 4-barrel carburetor and TH 403-speed automatic transmission and Ford 9-inch rear. Power brakes, disc in front and drums in rear with 15-inch white-walled tires. Power steering. Interior blue plaid cloth insert bench seat and spun aluminum dash with Stewart Warner gauges. At a price, $38,000. Number 2. 1972 Chevy Nova N/T Grudge Drag Car Roller. Smith Rassacraft tubular front subframe with motor/mid plates for BBC/glide. Tubular transmission crossmember. Mild steel cage should certify to 8.50. Fender exit headers. Fiberglass front end and doors, carbon deck lid. Factory windshield, rest is Lexan. MSD grid, arc switch panel. MagnaFuel 500 fuel pump and cell. 9-inch ladder bar rear with aluminum bolt through center section and 35 spline axles. Willwood brakes all around. RC components 15 by 12 single beadlock with 275 radials that have 6 passes. At a price, $19,500. Number 3. 1970 Lotus Elan Coupe, white with black interior, 46k miles. Nice and straight body, paint is nice beside few minor chips, nice undercarriage. Originally yellow car. Interior is in good condition, missing radio in the dash. Very nice wood on the dash. Mechanically car runs and drive, it has some oil leaks, one is in rear main seal. Equipped with knockoff spinner wheels, good glass all the way around, driver's side electric window does not work. A good-looking driver needing mechanical work to make it perfect. Any questions welcome. At a price, $24,950. Number 4. Selling my 68 Olds Delta 88 to give attention to the other classics I have. The good. 455 2 BBL. TH 403 speed auto. Runs great. Fun driver. Carburetor was recently professionally rebuilt. New semi-aggressive muffler. Recent tune-up and oil change. Intake manifold gasket replaced. Trans was pulled to replace seals. Points replaced with HI. Little to no rust. I drive the car daily, weather permitting. The not so good. Has minor leak from oil pan. Heater core has been bypassed since I bought it. Some tears in the seats. Dome light bulb removed due to short somewhere. No AC. Could use a carb choke installed to help with cold starts. Paint is considered patina in places. I've tried to list anything negative I can think here to avoid any surprises to you. Not likely to trade, but I also have a 64 Pontiac Catalina 2DR hardtop and/or a 67 Buick Electra 4DR hardtop. Neither of those two are up for sale or trade individually. At a price, $8,900. Number 5. Beautiful 1970 Firebird. Originally from California, rust-free, solid, restored about 25 years ago and still rust-free. Never seen winter. 400 auto. If ad is up, it's available. Will not answer to is it available. If interested, leave a phone number. At a price, $40,000. Number 6. 1981 Camaro Z28, T-tops, black exterior, silver interior 350 Ci/TH 350 automatic, stock gears from what I know of, a nice running, driver condition Z28W/black PPG basecoat W/2K clear. Needs interior TLC, clean NYS title. At a price, $16,500. Number 7. 1955 Mercury Montclair. 312 V8 3SP on the floor. Runs and drives excellent. At a price, $10,500. Number 8. 1979 Mercury Zephyr. True 40K original mile survivor car. Complete 5.0 AOD MAF EFI swap done within the past couple years. The swap was done myself so I can answer any and all questions. It's basically a Fox body Mustang under the wagon shell. Parts list is the last image in the ad. Runs, drives, handles and stops great. Turnkey car. Drive it home. New heater core. Heat works. Car originally had AC but does not now. Minor imperfections, headliner in poor shape, gas gauge not super accurate, column shift linkage is stiff. I have a T5 swap to go with the car. A lot of original paperwork as well. Clean MA title in hand in my name. At a price, $11,500. Number 9. Corvette Stingray 1975 100 miles, Motor Nuevo 4 Velocidades STD, Techo Solar Tipo Tip-Top AC and Heat, Titulo Azul. At a price, $11,000. Number 10. 1949 Hudson, 262 inline 6, 3-speed on the column, runs and drives great. At a price, $8,750. Number 11. This great car has a new 350 engine, new brakes, shock sway bar bushings and Lynx tires and wheels. Heat work but AC needs checked out. Have the R12 Freon for it and conversion kit. Exhaust is good but I have a complete dual exhaust system from headers to mufflers and tailpipes, also trans cross member for the conversion. Great car for start of the spring car show season. At a price, $15,500. Number 12. 1971 Corvette. Numbers matching 270 horsepower 4-speed manual. Has numbers matching quadrajet carburetor. Car is in really good condition. Runs and drives great. Shifts smooth. Convertible top has no imperfections. Solid frame and birdcage. True 65,000 miles. I'm the second owner. Clean Ohio title in my name. No trades. At a price, $26,500. Number 13. 1970 Dodge Challenger SE. Factory drivetrain. 318 auto console shift. Factory overhead console in good shape. Car is straight. Runs and drives. Needs a good cleaning, bumpers reinstalled, new carpet installed, have it, headliner put back in. Seats in good shape. Original floors and torque boxes with no rust. Driver quality at minimum, good wet sand and buff would bring it to a good show car. At a price, $30,000. Number 14. 1939 Master Deluxe Coupe. Repainted/rebuilt in '67. Then a drag race car. Dover/CT Dragway winner in the '70s and stored for few decades. Has currently all-metal car fiberglass rear fenders. 77 Z28 350 engine. Appliance fender headers. Heat wrapped/ with plated dumps. Purple glass pack/ copper twice pipes. Original radiator. 57 bell housing. New heavy-duty clutch. 3 SPD Saginaw no synchro trans. Hurst Indy shifter. Impala wheel with tilt. 456 Posey Corvette rear. Original leafs with grabber bars. And coil ride improver shocks. New stainless custom tank. Battery in trunk with shut-off switch. Scat pack front seats. Rear original folding opera seats. Radio works / heat works. Dash clock works. LED grille light. All Stewart Warner. Gauges work except fuel. Needs new sender. Original didn't work, could use a fresh set of tires. Original master sill needs rebuild or replace, and maybe some light wiring, runs, drives, stops. Needs basic life support. But very nice for a 86 years old car. At a price, $24,000. Number 15. I have up for sale or trade a nice 51 Ford hardtop that runs and drives great, has a mild-built 350 with auto transmission, car also has power steering, power brakes, AC, and nice radio. This car runs out good and drives really good. I'm asking $21,500 OBO or love to trade. Number 16. 1965 Ford Thunderbird. 390 CA engine. Mileage listed is true. New tires. Most leaks fixed. Runs great. Has a few tiny rust spots. Third owner. When the new tires were put on, the rear fender well covers needed new gaskets. I have gaskets, but have not installed. Really wish I could keep it, but would rather someone else have it that would drive it. At a price, $12,700. Number 17. Hot Rod / Resto Mod. Blueprint 383 stroker engine. 5-speed manual Tramic. Side exhaust, 69 style. Vintage air conditioner, Dakota digital gauges. Dual adjustable shocks and coilovers front and rear. Dual electric fan and aluminum radiator. All new brakes from master cylinder to brake pads. All new gas lines. At a price, $25,000. Number 18. This is a 1962 Ford Thunderbird that is a perfect project car for someone. I am listing it for Greg's Restorations. It currently runs, drives and stops, parking lot only. It sat in a garage for years, so we took it out and got it running. We did some work to the car to make sure it was a good base for someone for a project. Work performed is as follows. New fuel pump. New battery. New headlight dimmer switch. New fuel filler neck. New fuel tank. New fuel sending unit. New starter. New ignition switch. Full tune-up including plugs, wires, cap, rotor, points, condenser, and oil change. This will need some work to be road-worthy, mainly because of the age. It is an older car, and to be safe it would need brakes all the way around, tires, steering components. Power steering is disconnected because it leaks, and possibly more. This does run and drive and shift, so it's a great car to start as a project. If you are interested in it, I would ask you to reach here to set up an appointment. At a price, $9,900. Number 19. 1979 Cadillac DeVille Coupe, driven 46,000 miles. Paint not perfect, wear from weather/elements. Drives great, basically all new AC system. At a price, $8,500. Number 20. 1967 Plymouth GTX. 440 Super Commando engine, 4-barrel carb with 375 horsepower, with an automatic transmission. Paint is bright blue metallic, a white convertible top. Came standard with 2 non-functional hood scoops, pit stop gas cap, chrome dual exhaust tips, blue vinyl bucket seat with console, and redline tires. Get ready for that car show, or cruise this summer. At a price, $57,500. Number 21. AACA Grand National winner. Purchased from original owner. Controlled climate, stored since new. As close to showroom condition you will find. This is the first time this car has been offered for public sale since it was purchased new in 1956. One repaint 30 years ago, Fiesta Red/Raven Black, from the doors down, original interior with padded dash, working clock, AM radio, seat belts, wire wool covers, Coker wide white radials, fender skirts, original spare, never mounted. Driven only 1,600 miles since full mechanical rebuild. Have receipts of all work done. Rust-free original sheet metal body. Asking $50,000 if it's listed. It's available. Number 22. Red exterior with white convertible top, red pony interior with white inserts. Rebuilt engine, 302 HP. Headers and custom exhaust. Factory Magnum wheels W/L tires. Automatic transmission. White convertible top, new, in box, in trunk of car. At a price, $48,000. Number 23. Car has had a whole lot done to it, so I may keep it short. Any extra questions, just message me about it. I'll be 100% honest. Full frame has been undercoat and is in good shape. Full exterior restoration. With Velocity yellow and black paint job. Brand new rims and brand new tires. Never fails to get compliments everywhere I drive it. Mechanically in really good condition, most of it is brand new. Runs and drives very nice, also has long tube headers. Ask me what I did to it. Interior is custom with new carpet, yellow seatbelts, custom dub edition seats and custom steering wheel. Engine was redone with new performance intake, new electric choke, carb, new valve covers and a lot more. At a price, $10,000. Number 24. 1939 Ford pickup 1/2 ton super solid truck, handsome two-tone paint, 2003 Harley-Davidson smoky gold and black. Beautiful wood bed/black bucket seat, interior 85 HP flathead V8 3-speed updated 12-volt system, runs and drives great, asking $29,000 or best offer. Number 25. 1965 Chevrolet Corvette Coupe, 396/425 HP coupe, factory side pipes. 1965 Chevrolet Corvette 396/425 coupe. 2X Bloomington Gold, 4X NCRS top flight. Protecto plate. Factory Glen Green with green leather upholstery. Factory side pipes. Factory knockoffs. Tinted glass. Teakwood steering wheel. Telescoping steering column. AM/FM radio. Bias tires. Car is in immaculate condition. It underwent a comprehensive frame-off restoration that was completed in 2019. Odometer shows approximately 22,000 miles. Car has been driven fewer than 1,500 miles since its restoration. At a price, $159,900. Number 26. 1968 GTO. Original 400 block, new Tremec 5-speed, complete new drivetrain. New 4-wheel disc brakes, new custom drive shaft, completely restocked Posey rear end, with 411 gear. Front bucket seats just recovered. Much more. Price is always negotiable. At a price, $57,000. Number 27. Hello, selling my 81 Z28, mileage, 98,199 original miles engine. 350 V8 board 30 over with an L82 Vetcam transmission, 350 turbo automatic. Rear end, 342 open, Flowmaster Super 10 mufflers. Color, sunrise orange metallic based on the Hot Wheels 6th Gen Camaro called Orange Crush. Upgrades, Dakota digital gauges, B&M shifter with 13-ball knob, valve covers, spark plugs, oil pan gasket. I have new headers not yet installed. Interior, excellent condition, new seatbelts, new rear seats, wheels and tires. Brand new, have an extra front set with smaller width tires and rims. Paint has a few imperfections, see photos, not a show car. Minor rust on rear driver lower panel, see photos. Transmission pan leaks due to being the chrome pan will need to be changed, fixed. Heater and AC do not function, also have the Z28 decal kit that was never installed. Cash only. At a price, $17,000. Number 28. 3-year no expense spared build. This is not a Chevrolet. It is a Packard. Facebook does not have a category in the drop-down box for Packard. Complete rotisserie, nut and bolt, body-off construction. New modern power top, power windows, 6-way power seat, 4-wheel disc brakes, power steering, power brakes and air conditioning. Dakota digital gauges, custom engine cover and wire wheels. The best of both worlds, a classic Packard convertible with all modern upgrades and drivability. LT1 Corvette motor and 4-speed automatic transmission. Rack and pinion steering. Coil-over suspension. This car drives and runs like a new car. What a head-turner. At a price, $89,000. Number 29. 55 Bel Air 4-door 265 V8 2-speed power glide. Beautiful car, no rust, does have a few minor chips. Power steering, air. Price is $27,000 or best offer. Number 30. If this ad is up, the car is still for sale. This ad is posted for a friend who doesn't have the internet. I am not the owner. Do not make me any offers as I am not the one selling. If you're interested, please message me and I will send you his number. Serious inquiries only. He will consider trades for a 31 or 32 Ford Coupe. A little bit I know about the car. Engine, 383. Trans, turbo 350. Rear, Ford 9-inch with 355 gears. Aftermarket gauge. Custom interior. At a price, $35,000. Number 31. Manual W/350 and side pipes. Stunning red Corvette Stingray convertible. Has chrome side pipes and shiny chrome wheels with BF Goodrich radial T/A tires. Also has a luggage rack on the back. Interior has a classic Corvette dashboard and a Pioneer stereo. Super fun to drive. At a price, $28,500. Number 32. I am selling my 1956 Chevy Bel Air for $46,000. Has a 350 motor backed by a 400 transmission. Hurst floor shifter, front and rear disc brakes, dual exhaust, floors were done replaced by previous owner. Nice solid body, frame and interior. Runs and drives as it should. Small dent on rear passenger quarter. Billet kick panels, billet tilt steering wheel, new gauges. At a price, $46,000. Number 33. 1956 2-door sedan. Blueprint 350 engine 700 transmission. Has 4-wheel disc brakes, 12-bolt rear 3.73 gears. No rust. At a price, $45,000. Number 34. Highly optioned 1967 Corvette Roadster. Orig Air, power brake, speed sensor, power window, sunburst, telescopic wheel, elec ignition. Currently has SB 350W original stand 4-speed. Orig born W427 to 390 horsepower that was detonated in late 80s. I have owned for 12 years. Purchased from Orig family. Orig. Runs and drives Orig. At a price, $58,500. Number 35. Car is in excellent condition, always maintained and stored properly. Has new red line tires on it. Factory A/C car, tilt steering, tick-tock touch. Car has won 2nd and 3rd place at the Long Island Oldsmobile Show and Mayor's Choice Award at a local car show. This is a real 442 number matching car. At a price, $65,500. Number 36. My 66 Mustang. Straight 6, 3-speed manual. Runs, drives and stops well. Starts right up. Interior I have redone. New headliner, custom. Front and rear window gaskets. New floor pans front to back. Other added extra bracing in front engine bay. Everything on dash works, lights, wipers, heater. Have boxes of extra new things that can be replaced. Also comes with rare option bench seat. She has dents and dings, not a show car but fun to tool around in. Please, no scammers or low-ball offers. At a price, $14,000. Number 37. Will not answer. Is this available? True SS with original SS code 327 full gauges with factory attach, all work as they're supposed to. Auto on floor, trans has been upgraded to 350 turbo. New interior. Body solid, floor and trunk solid. Has been repainted, does have some filler. At a price, $20,000. Number 38. 1976 Chevy Caprice 28-inch Forgiatos air-bagged 412JL Kickers custom interior fiberglass 5.3 cam 243 heads Magnusim supercharger 2200 stall kit. At a price, $47,500. Number 39. 1972 Nova Street Strip. Ford 9-inch rear with 456 gears. 383 with power glide, very consistent car, ran it this whole season at Lebanon Valley in Naudrama Group. Smith Rassacraft, Caltrac, bars. Has trans brake but I have always used foot brake. Best of 10.95 end of season but consistently 11.20s in the heat. At a price, $26,000. Number 40. 1957 Chevrolet 210 Post Coupe, driven 26,485 miles. 383 stroker, 400 plus H.P, 4-speed manual transmission, front disc brakes, rear drum, all-new power steering and linkage, alternator, water pump and hoses, belts and pulley, plugs and wires, distributor cap and rotor, air filter, front tie rods etc. Auxiliary fan, thermostat and cap, clutch fork and linkage, trans mount, rear motor mounts, wiring harness, throttle linkage. At a price, $40,000. Number 41. This H is very straight and has a beautiful black paint job, factory correct leather interior with correct basket weave pattern, chrome is in great condition, engine bay is very close to factory correct, and has the correct 1962 S41 HP engine with correct carburetors. Solex factory tinted glass and has the autopilot option. Exhaust is in excellent condition. Parking drive shaft brake works great and brake indicator light illuminates as it should. Recent work, new gas tank and sending unit, new fuel lines and filters, auxiliary electric pump installed near tank for priming carbs, new mechanical pump for normal running. New transmission Dacron filter and trans oil change. Engine oil was changed to driven brand hot rod zinc oil. Valve lash adjusted. Carbs rebuilt. Installed rebuilt correct round back alternator. Replaced heater hoses and radiator hoses. Painted rocker covers. Installed new speedometer cable, from Atlas, for autopilot. Lubed speedometer, restored electroluminescent power pack, restored all Astrodome gauges so that pointers light up, all gauges work properly. Installed front wind lacing. Has correct distributor, has been serviced and set up on Sun machine. Replaced belts and installed new NGK plugs and new plug wires. Installed new tires. All power windows work, brakes are .5, engine fires up and idles nicely, paint is terrific, but about 3 or 4 very small chips have been filled. Tachometer works. Lights work including reverse lamps. Speedometer and odometer work. Clock does not. This was an originally white car that was done in black. Frame is great but the car has some pieces of floor pan and trunk pan sheet metal that were replaced with proper metal, but only screwed down and not fully perimeter welded. You would need to weld the floors prior to driving the car in the rain to make sure everything is sealed. There is some wear on right rear of headliner and a couple places on door panels. At a price, $33,000. Number 42. 1947 Dodge Business Coupe, 440 big block 727 trans. 14 by 32 m/t rear street tires. Custom chassis. At a price, $17,000. Number 43. This is a nice restored 79 Corvette, has a 350 V8 automatic transmission. Willing to trade for an older classic at equal or can pay difference. $15,500 value. Number 44. 1972 Ford Mustang 2-door coupe, 302 V8, 3-speed automatic, air condition, very nice wheels and tires, in excellent condition, looks to be the original paint, California car, drives very well. At a price, $25,000. Number 45. Clean title and still registered. Driven on weekends. First-year Mustang hit the market 1964, 1/2 mostly kept in its original condition. Automatic 3-speed small engine straight 6, has new compressor, cold AC, heat, new struts, new plugs with wires, cap and rotor, new fuel filter, new radiator, new battery and new terminals. Not convertible, no power steering/braking, no power windows. New retro radio with Bluetooth front and rear speakers. I'd rate it a 8 out of 10 in appearance. No rust, garage kept. No rush to sell, so I won't entertain low prices. At a price, $29,500. Number 46. Previous older owner took great care of it. Very clean interior, nice wood steering wheel, factory tool kit, jack and bag in truck. Also have the OE hub caps etc. Converted to front disc brakes, new rims and tires, sound system. Straight 6, not a V8. Cool cruiser, and always gets thumbs ups and compliments. At a price, $12,500. Number 47. Selling a great running 1935 Ford Forder, slantback, hot rod. All steel body with original hood, and side panels. As well as a louvered steel open-sided hood by Rutlieb, pictured. Older paint and interior. Was hot rod when I bought it, detailed description available, but some is also summarized below, and since then I have replaced running boards, had fenders and part of the body resprayed, added the Rutlieb louvered hood and a new carb. Details of the car include 1952 flathead V8 with mods with less than 7,000 miles on it, Edelbrock heads, MSD distributor, ceramic-coated headers. Borg-Warner T5 5-speed manual transmission, 4-inch dropped front axle, kingpins and related parts with GM disc brakes, front, 8 Ford rear axle, 3.55 gears, 10 drum brakes, rear, poly fuel tank and electric fuel pump. Runs and drives great. At a price, $19,750. Number 48. 1952 Dodge Diplomat. Presented as a beautifully preserved 1952 Dodge Diplomat showing just over 66,401 original miles. Often referred to as a hardtop convertible, the roof line replicated that of an actual convertible, giving the two-door coupe a more sporting appearance. The Coronet is not listed in the Haggerty Price Guide because it is so rare. This ivory/steel blue two-tone Diplomat combination reflects the time period of style versus that of singular colored models. Powered by a 230 cubic inch inline flat-cylinder engine, the Dodge makes use of a 4-speed fluid drive transmission. It's high quality and rare vehicle. It has original carpet, floor mats, trunk mats, jack and spare. You would be hard-pressed to find a more finer preserved early 50s Dodge. First-generation Dodge Coronet, 2-door hardtop. Original carpets, mats, headliner, literature, spare and jack. Radio, clock, heater/defroster, reverse lights. New paint, radial tires with factory hub cabs. Gyromatic fluid drive transmission. New brakes, exhaust, plus, points and condenser. 230 Ci flathead 6-sill 103 HP. At a price, $24,400. Number 49. This 1976 Triumph TR6 is nice looking and driving fun car for spring, summer and fall. It is powered by a 2.5-liter inline-six mated to a 4-speed manual transmission with professional rebuilt overdrive. Very solid and clean TR6. Runs and drives great. No smoke, knocks, ticks, good compression. Recent work includes adding intake manifold system with triple SU carburetors, these costs over $2,400. Replacing the transmission with an J-type overdrive unit over $4,000 parts and labor. New clutch, Borg and Beck, pressure plate, throw-out bearing, pilot bushing. Fidanza Performance aluminum flywheel. Stainless exhaust system. Aluminum radiator, heater core fan. New convertible top. Coker Classic Redline tires. Seats have been reupholstered using replacement foam and blue plaid cloth covers with black vinyl trim. Steering wheel has a blue wrap to match the interior. Gauges for air temperature, vacuum, and fuel have been added to the center console. Speedometer, 90-degree drive, and cable were replaced in 2024. The original odometer showed 81k miles when removed and the previous owner added approximates 5k miles, so actual miles are approximately 86k. The replacement 5-digit odometer shows 38 miles. The 2.5-liter inline-six features an aftermarket intake setup with triple SUHS6 carburetors, these costs over $2,400, as well as an aluminum radiator. In 2025 the rear main seal was replaced. Power is routed to the rear wheels through a rebuilt replacement 4-speed manual transmission with a J-type overdrive. The differential cover gasket was replaced in 2021, the gearbox was installed in 2025, and a replacement clutch kit and flywheel were fitted at that time. This is a solid car inside and out. This is great TR6 that will hold its value and will continue to increase over the next 20 years. This is based on facts outlined by Haggerty. At a price, $17,500. Number 50. Runs and drive great. Low mileage. Beautiful car. Just need paint job, new master brake cylinder. This week only. No low ballers. Will be ignored. This week only I say. At a price, $5,000. Number 51. 1966 Cadillac Calais. 42,000 original miles. Original paint. 429 V8. No air conditioning. No power windows. Paint shows very nice. It does have minor scratches. The interior is all original. Chrome and trim excellent condition. Runs and drives excellent. I have original paperwork. Protecto plate. Original Delaware car. Currently tagged and insured. At a price, $16,500. Number 52. 1972 Plymouth Roadrunner. 404 barrel with a 4-speed transmission. Air grabber hood with hood pins. Tons of new stuff underneath, handles perfectly on the road. Starts right up and runs great with an original Carter thermoquad carburetor. The car is an original 404-speed car, F7 green with a white vinyl top, new top is included. The air grabber hood is not original to the car but is all real Chrysler components and works. The interior is in great shape and all the gauges work. Underneath the car is a solid 9/10, in great shape. The driver's door and rear lower 1/4 have some rust, a perfect rust-free door is also included with the car. Trunk floor also has some rust spots. Overall it's a solid car and a great driver. At a price, $35,000. Number 53. Very nice 60-year-old car with a solid body and frame. Car is 100% original with only 68,139 miles. Car has been in storage for the past 15 years. New fuel tank and carburetor. Radiator flushed, new heater core. Brakes still need some work. 390 engine, power steering and brakes, factory AC. There is some rust around the rear window. This is a great project car to take to the next level. At a price, $16,500. Number 54. For sale is a 1964 Falcon Futura Sprint for parts. Car runs and drives. Body has seen better days, but it does have an excellent selection of parts. Motor was rebuilt in spring of 2023 at 43,000. Car now has 54,291. 347/302 roller block. Oil galley cleaned up for better flow. Baffled oil pan. World product steel heads ported and polished. Trick flow roller rockers. Edelbrock dual plane intake. Quick fuel annular booster 750. Mallory distributor. MSD ignition. 2-step. Accusump 2QT oil accumulator. 10 and oil lines. Oil cool.R. Blow-proof bell housing. New flywheel. New RXT dual clutch. TKO 600 with PRM transmission shift gates, brass pads and carbon synchros. Dave's nitrous ready drive shaft. 9-inch Ford. Billet input. Detroit locker. 373. Curry axle on driver side. Suspension and brakes. Street or track 13-inch front 12 rear. 4-piston calipers. Line lock. Shelby drop. 1965 manual fastbox and linkage. CCP front spindles. Bump steer eliminator kit. Viking double adjustable shocks. Coil over in front. Mono leaf rear springs. Caltrix style traction bars. Panhard bar. New fuel tank. New Spectrum in tank pump, supports fuel injection. Triple pass radiator. 2-stage electric fan. Air conditioning. Hidden radio. 5-point harness. 4-point roll bar. Holley LED headlights. Like new BFG G-Force Comp 2 tires. Car is set up more for road racing. Has been to several track days at Mid-Ohio. Also runs mid-12 in the quarter. Reason for selling is, I'm tired of working on it. Replaced the clutch and fuel tank, put a custom cam in, and now the transmission sounds like a bearing is going out. Was fine before the clutch. But it's the last straw. Car needs the trans rebuilt and carb tuned. And a new home. At a price, $14,000. Number 55. 1967 Fleetwood sedan, really nice driver. For corner caches Candy Classics airbag in front and rear tubular suspension with 7-way controller. New front disc brake conversion, all new brake lines and components, rebuilt rear drum. Steering system rebuilt, box, pump, lines, etc. New fuel tank, straps, lines, pump, sending unit. New electronic distributor, wires, and coil. New water pump with crossover pipe. High output alternator and big battery conversion, front and rear stripped and recoat. All of the suspension parts are powder coated or repainted. Brand new tires and fresh powder coated stock wheels. I have factory hubcaps as well. Rear seat needs recovered, I just put a blanket over it and cruise. Custom New Relics front window motors and regulators, and vent windows. Rear windows, radio, and AC do not work. I personally did the work on this car, I originally bought it all factory condition. At a price, $14,500. Number 56. What we have here is a stunning 1969 Dodge Coronet Super B with 3,164 miles on the odometer since completion of an extensive restoration. This car is finished in a near-perfect orange and black and has an exceptional and complementary black vinyl bucket interior. Overall, this car is in fantastic condition, is mechanically sound and very fast. This 1969 Dodge Coronet Super B boasts a rebuilt, replacement 440 HP V8, casting number 2536430 HP2, with 6-pack and black shaker hood. She came from the factory with a 383 HO motor. Couples to the 440 is a Tremec TKX 5-speed manual transmission with dual exhaust and chrome rectangular exhaust tips. The current owner installed Tremec TKX 5-speed manual transmission, QA1 Level 1 full vehicle handling suspension kits 21 Hong Kong dollars CRB3, Hotchkiss torsion bars 1965 83B body/E body car, Griffin exact fit radiator combo CU70004, classic car stereo retro look with Bluetooth. HRR 688 DWF FBO points conversion kit custom curve for 446-pack engine, Mylodon street and strip oil pan. The paint is near perfect and in orange with the black stripe and hood is everything an owner would want in a Super B. The interior includes black headliner, black carpet, black vinyl seats with bucket front seats and a center console. She has a floor-mounted pistol grip 5-speed shifter and is a joy to drive. This is a well-optioned car with a tick-tock tachometer. Clock is in the center of the 6000 RMP tachometer, 150 miles per hour speedometer, a heater and AM/FM radio. Additionally, she has 4 gauges with temperature, battery, fuel and oil indicators. She has black rims with BF Goodrich radial T/AP 295/50/R15 tires mounted on the rear and P235/60/R15 on the front. She has power disc brakes all round and a ton of QA1 suspension components installed. Receipts for work done since current ownership are available. At a price, $77,000. Number 57. 1971 Pontiac Lemons Coupe 350-4, Auto-Trans, factory AC car that has been converted to R134. Car came for California originally. Original sheet metal, can still see factory spot welds on bottom of quarters. No splicing of quarters inside the trunk. Engine and transmission was pulled and rebuilt before I bought it. Interior is in great shape as well as the trunk area. Too many parts to list on what has been done to this vehicle. Have a folder half an inch thick of receipts on what has been purchased for this vehicle. Drives like a dream, you won't be disappointed. At a price, $37,000. Number 58. 1963 Bel Air 2-door post. 19,821 miles on the car. Was born a 409-425 horsepower. 3 SPD4, 56 Posey. Originally had fawn interior. Is Palomar red paint. Can send option information link of 63 cars. The dash touch, it didn't order was a 48.00 option. Cowl touch just needs to be connected. And never had any side mirrors. Currently this Bel Air has. Correct new QB409 dates a month before the car. Blank VIN with suffix block not decked or stamped to deceive. Gear mishap in 1980 killed the original motor. This engine was built by Larry Liefert. Approximate 100 miles ago. Has its original 690 heads. Original intake and exhaust manifolds. Original radiator runs cool, no leaks. 0.60 over with power slot pistons Aprox 500 horsepower. 12:1 compression. 4-speed 63-foot Super T10. Original 456 Posey rear, not shortened. Hurst shifter, new clutch. Hurst roll control line lock. No stainless exhaust pipes from Nev or rust. Borla mufflers. Long pipe connections should be shorter or longer mufflers to fit long pipes correctly. Have all new hanger kit included. New Delco air shocks and stainless brake lines. Stuart Warner cowl gauges, heater delete, very nice black interior, a little dusty. Have the original cowl, radio, heater, chrome air cleaner, jetted original, rebuilt carbs. Jet kits for all carbs, extra bits, car cover and memorabilia to include. Runs drive stops, sounds amazing. Has its few small garage ding scratches and paint shows its age still shows great. Zero rust, come see it. At a price, $38,000. Number 59. This 1973 Oldsmobile Toronado is finished in red cloth upholstery and is powered by a 455 Ci V8 with a 3-speed automatic transmission. Equipment includes a black vinyl-covered roof, power driver seat, air conditioning, cruise control, power windows and locks, and a new AM/FM stereo with a power antenna. New tires. Some light surface rust. New York title. At a price, $5,500. Number 60. 1973 Pro Touring Camaro. Originally a LT350 RS, real split bumper, car from Nevada. 3,600 miles since rotisserie restoration. Skip white 383 over 500 horsepower with built turbo 350 transmission. Customer leather and Alcantara interior with Dakota digital gauges and full sound system. Vintage air. 4-wheel discs. DSE and Hotchkiss suspension components. Rocket semi-forged wheels with Nitto tires. This car is a very nice build with much more not listed. It is completely dialed in with everything working as it should, runs great and sounds awesome. At a price, $70,000. Number 61. 1959 Cadillac Sedan DeVille, original number match. Up for sale here is a nicely restored 1959 Cadillac Sedan DeVille, 6-window, automobile. This was a very well optioned car originally, power windows, EZI factory tint glass, 6-way power seat, manual key switch trunk lock, electronic distributor, and new aluminum radiator which is all in great working condition. This is a nice driver quality car that would make most people very happy and would look good at most any cruise night. The car is not a 100-point show quality car, however the underside of the car is solid with recent complete floorboards and trunk deck. Pics avail. The bottom of the doors is in good condition. The odometer shows 76,000 miles, this is the original engine for the car. The motor starts and runs great. I don't know if it's been rebuilt or not, but that car has had a lot of other work done to it. The front ends has been rebuilt, with upper and lower ball joints, sway bar link kits, lowered 3-inch, front disc brake kit and new brakes all the way around. The car also has new wide whitewall radial tires. The generator has been replaced with a rebuilt unit, and the steering box was also just rebuilt. I have $15,000 worth of receipts for the mechanical/undercarriage work done to the car. The original paint, Olympic white, is not that old and looks okay but is not perfect. There are still some dents in the hood and around the car that were not removed before painting. I would describe the paint job as average at best. All new complete interior including seats, door panels, headliner, and dash. $11,000, the front windshield and rear glass is original with no leaks. New rubber around doors and windows. Overall, this car is a good quality driver. It has had lots of restoration work done with over $60,000 invested. The chrome is very nice on it. It's not been re-chromed, but is very good original, and I would say 6 out of 10. Look at the pictures and you will see that the pot metal parts on the car has some pitted, the aluminum grille is not corroded. I am asking a very fair price for it, I feel, for one that's in good condition with so much work already done to it. I have a clear title/ownership to it in my name. Interstate speeds no problem. At a price, $58,000. Number 62. 1975 Pontiac Catalina 4-door sedan. Big block power and retro style, 400 V8, turnkey cruiser. This 1975 Pontiac Catalina is finished in a stunning whiskey orange/tangerine over a tan interior, a quintessential 70s color combination that looks incredible in the sun. This is an honest, strong-running classic that starts up every single time. Brand new radiator installed. Climate control, both the heat and AC are fully functional. Interior. The tan interior is in great shape and complements the orange exterior perfectly. Everything works, lights, gauges, and accessories are good to go. Clean title in my name, makes for a smooth, easy transfer. Body, very solid overall. There is a small rust bubble on the door, see photos, and a small spot on the driver's floor pan, but the car is in great condition for its age. Delivery is available. About. The 1975 Pontiac Catalina was a full-sized land yacht representing Pontiac's entry-level, full-size offering, known for its long, stylish body, wide track stance, and standard V8 power. Available in two-door hardtops, four-door sedans, and safari wagons, it featured 1975 specific rectangular headlights, a 5 mph front bumper, and a 400 or optional 455 cubic inch V8. Key details of the 1975 Pontiac Catalina styling and design. The 1975 models featured refreshed styling, most notably switching to quad rectangular headlights and updated grille styling, distinguishing it from the 1971 to 1974 models. It maintained a long hood and, on wagons, significant wraparound glass. Engine and performance. The base engine was a 400 cubic inch V8, with a 455 cubic inch V8 available as an option. By 1975, due to emissions regulations, these engines were tuned for lower compression, 7.6:1, with the 455 producing roughly 200 horsepower. Models and body styles. Coupe, two-door hardtop with a sleek profile. Sedan, four-door, six-passenger family car. Safari wagon, a popular, spacious wagon option that could include wood-grain siding and a forward-facing third-row seat. Interior and features. The interior was designed for space and comfort, often featuring plush vinyl or cloth seating. Common options included air conditioning, power windows, and an AM/FM stereo. As the entry-level full-size Pontiac, the Catalina was more affordable than the Bonneville or Grandville, yet it was often better equipped and powered than its Chevrolet Impala counterparts. Contextual factors. Fuel efficiency. Introduced during an era of increasing fuel efficiency concerns, the 1975 Catalina was one of the largest and heaviest cars produced by GM, reflecting the end of the traditional big car era. At a price, $7,000. Number 63. 1971 Cadillac Eldorado convertible. 62,000 miles. Runs, drives and top works mint, fun cruiser. New brakes and master cylinder, for new tires, alignment, sway bar and bushings, CV shaft and manifold gasket. Not going to win best in show but solid, clean, safe and fun. In storage that you're welcome to take over. Can show with some heads up. We'll grab more photos if seriously interested. At a price, $12,500. Number 64. First year of the C3 models. 350 engine, 4-speed manual transmission, custom flames paint, side exhaust pipes, convertible and hard top included, black interior. Car runs as it should and sounds amazing. At a price, $27,000. Number 65. 34 3-window steel coupe W wider fiberglass rear fenders chopped top 2.5 inches 350 SBC headers MI 700R4 trans ACP/S4W disc brakes Mustang LL front end Corvette IND rear coil over 17 by 7 18 by 8 chrome Riddler wheels aluminum radiator LEC fan locker shifter tack gauges electric cutouts NC titled AN. Insured hot rod street rod custom. At a price, $32,500. Number 66. Listing my 67 Mustang Coupe first to have $17K cash takes the car. Also interested in trades, looking for a nice camping trailer or newer Mustangs. I have a whole list of everything done on the car and a list of everything that needs attention if interested. LMK 302 board 30 over. Long tube headers with that have been wrapped with resonators and side exit exhaust. Holly 604 BBL just rebuilt. Torquer 2 intake. New plugs and MSD wires. Magnum 500 wheels and Redline tires 14-inch. Manual drum brakes recently serviced. No power steering. C4 Auto Trans with shift kit, no stall converter. Unsure of cam specs. New carpet, seat belts, rear view mirror, passenger mirror, package tray, gear selector, window cranks, door cards, and door handles. Not a perfect car by any means, so don't expect it to be a $30K car. At a price, $17,000.